What's up, y'all? It's your girl, China Lovelace, and we're back with another episode of Always Relevant Conversations. Now, today, all my guests are special, but this one is a little bit more special, okay? Because, you know, we got a little connection going on. But I have singer, songwriter, producer. She be playing the drums, the piano, I think the violin.
Yes.
You didn't seen her on reality TV. Got my girl, Jhonni Blaze.
Hi.
Hey, girl, how you doing?
Hi. I'm doing really good. Today was a long day too,
Yes.
but overall it was worth it.
Okay,
I've
now.
been doing a lot of networking.
Yes, okay,
That's
girl,
fun.
get them
Yeah.
connections
I'm
in
like,
LA.
okay, I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go here, but overall it's fun.
Okay,
Yeah.
good. I'm glad that you were able to get here. This rain is
Look, I was
tryna-
like, I'm gonna be a little late,
right,
but I'm gonna be there.
right.
I made sure I put it on my calendar and everything.
Good. Now, I know this is a big weekend for you and me
Yeah.
too. It's your first time performing at Rolling Loud for the
Yes.
R&B Ain't Dead stage.
I'm super excited.
So
I'm
there's
like, sorry, y'all. I'm just super happy. I'm
no,
sorry.
you
Today
should
is just-
be.
Oh man, I'm excited about it.
Yeah, now I know that there's some heavy hitters that's going to be performing. Eric Bellinger,
Yeah.
Aaron Lee, Eastside K-Boy, and Stephen G. So
Yeah.
tell me about how did you even come across this opportunity?
The internet.
Mm-hmm.
It's really the internet. Like people, I don't know if people believe that that's like a thing. Like if you just network and you do it the right way, the results come out amazing.
Yeah.
So I seen a friend of mine at Rolling Loud. I was super proud of her performing.
Mm-hmm.
And I noticed that she was shouting a certain person out, DJ Venom.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, oh, let me figure out. Like he had like this DJ Venom and friends.
Yes.
So I was like, let me go and hit him. And when I didn't even realize he's following me.
See,
So I was
look at
like,
God.
oh, cool. Because I was going to DM him. I'm like, what do I have to do? Because I'm like a understanding person. Like, even though you follow me and stuff, I still have to introduce myself. So I introduced myself just
Yeah.
being me. Hey, I'm Jhonni. He's like, Jhonni, I know who you are.
Right.
He's like, hit me up. And that was in October.
Okay.
So I knew since October.
Mm-hmm.
And so he didn't even like hesitate. He was like, let me send you some stuff. And I'm like, okay. Because he gives you a beat for him to play, so you can record on. And I instantly just took to one and just did it automatically.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be introducing a new song with him that he
Okay.
produced, which I'm super excited about. And that's how it happened.
Yeah.
Like, he's like, oh, it's in LA. I'm like, okay, I'm gone.
Period.
I'm out. I'm here. But I'm excited about it because it's my first one.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not scared or anything. It's
Yeah.
not none of that. It's just more of a happiness.
Right.
It's a really, really high happiness.
yeah.
like,
And I
for
don't think
me.
you should be. You that girl.
Yeah. I was like, because I always wanted to do just really get into my craft and my music. And I'm just like, I just got to change a couple of things and then I feel like I'll be focused. So I just really started getting focused on my health.
Yeah. Because we
How-
see the body now.
how-
Body is
Man,
tea.
listen.
Okay.
I bust my ass. I've never ate so much kale in my life. I
Okay.
didn't even like kale.
Kale is good. Kale and greens.
You know what made
is
me
really
like
good.
it? Greens.
You can make so one of my
Like collard
friends,
greens?
yes, one of my friends years ago when I lived in Charlotte, she had made
Country,
collard greens
yeah.
and kale, and it's so good.
and I'm gonna do it.
Do it.
And I'm gonna do it. I went to Chick-fil-A one day and had their kale bowl.
Oh, okay. I had it on the side. It's good.
And ever since then, I just been kale everything. Whatever restaurant I go, you got kale, you got
Yeah.
kale. And it became a thing, and it really helped me lose a lot of weight.
Okay.
Like, I slimmed down so much, and I'm like, oh, I'm so happy. Then the whole haircut movement, I'm just like, you know what? I done slimmed down. Let me chop my hair off.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like just rebirth or anything. It's just like, no, I just want to cut my hair. And I was like, I got my mom's head. No offense, Dad.
It looks so good.
Both of them got some nice shaped heads. So I
Right.
was like, okay, I think I'm going to luck up.
Now, are you relaxed or are you still natural with it?
What do you mean?
Like with your haircut? Because some girls be keeping it
so
natural.
Look, these people got a nickname for me. They said I got infant hair.
Well, it looks really soft and fine. Like I wish because the way your baby hair is on this side, it
I'm so
does
mad.
give infant hair.
I'm so mad because
Yeah.
they was like, you got infant hair, Jhonni. I'm like, yo, count your days.
No, I think that's a compliment. 'cause
No, I think it is.
Yeah.
I take it as a compliment, most definitely. It's just funny when people, the comments, they're like, yo, your hair is like really soft. Yeah, I'm like, I think it's my mom. I try before the relaxing, it gets really curly.
Okay.
So I try to relax it to get the curl out. and then it got worse.
Oh, wow.
So it didn't
Okay.
do anything.
Yeah.
It just, I don't know what it did.
Well, it's all right. It looked good. It looked good.
Shout out to the perm.
Right. And shout
That
out to the
didn't
natural
work.
girlies,
That
too.
didn't
okay?
work. It literally like reversed. I'm like, this didn't help it.
You did it
was like-
yourself or you went to
No,
the shop?
no, the shop. She was
Okay.
like, dang, I really thought you wasn't lying. I'm like, I told you.
Yeah.
And like, some people I don't think could take perms. It goes the opposite way.
Yeah. But that's all right. That's all right
I
now.
was like, I'll take it. It's cool. But
Yeah.
that was the two things: weight loss, change of eating.
Mm-hmm. Change is always good.
And it was the best thing ever that happened to me. I was like, yeah, I got my body back, right? Yeah.
Period.
That's the best thing when you're going through things. At least get your body back.
Yeah, because you got to get your body and your mind right.
Yeah.
For sure.
So, and get some money. Those are the three things.
Body right,
I might be
mind
hurt.
right, and money.
I might be hurt, but I'm going to look good.
Mhm.
I'm going to do my, and that's how I did the EP. That's how the EP happened.
Okay.
I was focused on those three things.
Yeah. Because you've been dropping music since 2015.
Yeah.
And your EP, Jhonni Chapter 1, tell me about the process. Because it seems a little different from the body of work that you put out previously.
And I was going through a heartbreak. I was going through a betrayal with a friend that I thought was my friend. I was going through so much. It was just like back to back.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm tired of this shit.
Right.
I'm tired of this. Like, I don't want to be the girl that I used to or I could have. So I just started writing about it.
Yeah.
Just different emotions. That's why each song has a different feel to it, because it's me being a Gemini, just Geminiing. And just Geminiing, seriously, and just pouring out your feelings and just making it something that people can relate to, and probably never seen that side of me before.
Yeah.
They definitely, the feedback was like, I didn't even know. I was like, I know, right? Me neither.
Yeah, I feel like the album, the EP was very vulnerable. And so I wanted to talk about Back to You, because that was just like, it gave me like, it's always that one that you got to run back to. But I want to know, I'm going to get your business just for a moment. Is there any of your exes that you would go back to?
Mm-mm.
No spinning the block for you?
No.
They be trying to spin the block for you though, right?
But no, that song wasn't about
That's just a little portion of the song.
That was like, no, it was about someone that yeah. You know what? I did spin the block.
Okay. Had to remind yourself.
I did. And but the reason why I had to think about it was because when I wrote the song, the person never wanted to speak to me again, because I did something. It was just so crazy, because it's not the normal thing of what I did. It wasn't like an argument. It wasn't like publicly or anything. Lately, I've been like private.
Yeah, you have
about like, I might in my close friends make little jokes about somebody being fine, because I mean, people are fine, they're gorgeous, but I'm not putting my business out. It's nobody's business. You think who you think I'm dating, whatever. But for that one, I kept private, and then it's something I said that just made it. And it was at the same time I had lost a person I called my friend.
Yeah.
And so I was already vulnerable. So I was just like, I wrote it as if when we see, like, fast forwarding, if we see each other, we're going to always run back, because we had that type of like bond, I felt.
Yeah.
So,
that strong connection.
But that didn't happen. I just wrote it that way.
Yeah.
So I wrote of, you call it and then you block each other and stuff. So I was just going ahead of time. And then, Lord and behold, we became cool again.
Okay.
And I didn't think, well, at least we're decent.
Cordial.
Yeah, but that's the song that everybody's like, yo, I like this song.
Yeah, I
Jhonni.
think because it's so relatable, like we always have that one that like
just like, you got my heart.
and you ain't gonna find nobody better. Like
why would you do that?
Period. Now, you mentioned, you were in like a very vulnerable space, like just with this EP, and I don't know if this is the friend, we've seen the situation on the blogs and everything where they were talking about, the conversation you had with the former friend with Big Boogie and Drake. But when it came to that situation, with the men at least, were you able to kind of like speak to them offline?
I spoke to everyone, but I just don't speak about it publicly. It wasn't my fault. Mm-hmm. That's the crazy thing. I'm always and I have not said this to anybody, but I didn't do anything wrong. Mm-hmm. I was a good friend.
Right.
I got backstabbed. I think everybody has two people that they talk to in life when you're in a relationship, which is your dude or your girl. You tell everything to, and you tell your close friend.
Right.
that you can show anything to. So I showed that person something that I was not even trying. It wasn't a flex. It was like, I'm able to be friends with someone that the whole world knows that we had this bad situation when I was younger, and I'm in this space in life of just making things right with people. I don't want to have beef. That's crazy. I'm a girl. I'm just a girl. Like,
I'm just a girl.
I'm just a girl. Like, and I'm seeing how my change has made me look at things on the outside. And so I cherished getting a chance to be cool with that person again. And I think we all know who I'm talking about, that specific person. And it bothered me because when I showed that person those audios of that person, I'm like, look, like, he's talking to me like he cool with me. And I like that. Like, I think I really, I'm like happy. Like,
right.
I got my associate, not even a friend. I have an associate that I wanted to be cool with again.
Right.
And you never know. Like, he was even asking me like about my music. There was nothing that was
off limits almost.
There was nothing that was like sexual. Like, everybody always goes to that. It was genuinely like, what are you doing with your music? Send me your stuff. And I was happy about that. So I'm showing her the audios, not
bragging. You just like, girl, look what happened. Like, things
like,
are
I'm
moving.
about to, like, things are really like, and then you go and put them out. And I'm sitting here and I'm like, you're mad because of something you did to me. Like, so you went to the internet, and it's usually me that goes to the internet, but I cherish this friendship so that you don't go to the internet.
Yeah.
You don't do those things. So for me, it was kind of messed up because it's like, damn, now I got this light back on me in a light that I don't want because I've been working my ass off. I stay out the way. I have friends around me that check me. That be like, yo, like, we got too much movement. We got too much things. I just did the jingle for Big Dave's Cheesesteaks.
I seen that on your page.
Yeah, like, I'm their main jingle. Like, and we just was able to put it together and about to drop it. Like, I have things that also people have names attached that are big names, and I don't want them to go down my timeline and see I have things that I can't even control. So I feel like it was maybe God just saying, you got a couple more people you need to take out before I can really fully blow you up. And I kid you not, that next day when that happened, even with just anything you say, I just feel like you always have a friend that you tell things to, and you have your guy that you talk to, or the girl that you talk to. Yeah. And it's not your fault when someone does something like that.
Yeah, I think
so. It's like the only thing I could do is just be like, I'm sorry for that even happening, but it's really... It was looked at as if I made her, and I'm like, I didn't make her do anything. That was the last thing that I wanted people to know, someone that trusted me with a personal thing being out.
Yeah.
And it ended up being just bad for me, but got to keep on going. And then the next day, I went accidentally viral for playing the piano just because I'm trying to get away from the negative.
Yes.
And just be myself. And I landed to go do me a Method Man's video the next day after all this craziness, play the piano, and I go viral. And I'm like, Essence posted me. This is sour but great, and I'm just wanting greatness, and it was just a lot. So I feel like I handled it the best way I could.
I think you did really well, and I feel like I feel like since that incident, like, your name hasn't been attached to
I've been
any drama.
Just snapping. I've been really like networking. Like, I tell people all the time, like, when you are signed to a label, it's like your machine. It's your bank.
Yeah.
I watch how they, the label behind Ice Spice or behind Cardi, when they drop something, even let's say if their ice cream fell off and it's making blogs, it's your PR, it's your team that is pushing out whatever you put so stays relevant. It's things that fans would want to see. So I think of it as me on a smaller scale. I am not signed. Of course, you're going to go to the blogs. You need to network with blogs or whatever it is so people can see you. There's nothing wrong with promoting your own brand. And I just been on that ever since, just dominating, like, whatever it is I can get on or do just to focus on me. Whatever you put out is what the world is going to see.
Yes, but we can't pass by Please Don't Break My Heart featuring Method Man, because I need to know, how did the collaboration come about? And
my name.
Just your name, period.
No, I don't think you got the joke. No, literally, like, I DM'd him and was like,
okay. You're literally
really
your
like
name.
To
okay.
do a record with you, and he sent back a video. It was like, you took my damn name, and I busted out laughing. But he was making a joke. He's like, yeah, you got my name, and this, I know you. Like, stop playing like I don't know who you are and stuff. And that went on, and I sent out the record, and then he sent it back, and I sat on it for 2 years. So this is a 2-year-old song,
girl. Why you be sitting on your stuff?
Believing, at that time I was in a different space.
Okay.
Believing, oh, it's not going to work without that person helping me. And I'm just like, no, I'm just going to go for it.
Yeah.
Because the thing about records, even if it's not as big right now,
things grow.
Once you get that record that blows you up and you are now buzzing, people are going to go back to those records and be like, oh, shoot, she has a song with Neo. She has a song with Method Man, Macy Gray, Jhonni Chapter, NBA Youngboy, Trina, Boosie, Deshaun, Light Skin Keisha, Fetty Wap, Elephant Man, Beanie Man, shout to Wale.
The names go on.
I've been, Beat King, Zero. Like, I've
been out here grinding.
Been on some other type of grind. And I think that last thing that had happened with all of that being on the internet, I was like, I just want to grind to the point y'all can't do nothing but post positive stuff about me.
And I think that's amazing because the industry that we're in, I see that people always are saying like, I just want her to focus on her music. Like, she's so talented.
And I'm like, I am.
Yeah. And you definitely are beating the pavement with that. But just like keeping it with, the artists that you worked with, the Trinas and the Jhonni Chapter. Trina is always like a girl's girl and she's always working with different artists. So when you worked with her, like, what are some of the gems that she taught you?
Okay, so funny story. Okay, so I used to dance for her when I was a dancer, right? Well, I danced for her. And I was like, I'm going to get a record with you one day. Now, that was so long ago. That was like 8 years, right? And so fast forward, when we finally did the record, we were on set. And she was like, you stuck to that, didn't you? It was just different. It was just, she was like, you remind me of me. You keep to yourself. You keep the people that you care around you. And you don't bother nobody. Yeah. That's why when people do bother you, it offends you so bad. You got to focus. And she's like, I met talent, but I ain't never met no talent like you play piano. It was just love. Yeah. It was really love. And I that record was the one that everybody started being like, yo, like, what?
Like, let me pay attention.
What happened? Like, what's this? And it really took off and it did amazing. Like, that's one of my favorite records that I've done.
Yeah. You know what one that I've been listening to you because we've been locked in, but the one that really like, girl, fumble. Because when you did the On the Block performance and that went crazy in the wigs.
AZ was like, he said, you're going to do what? I was like, I'm going to switch my wigs out. And I'm going to have my homegirl braid my hair and do my little baby hair. And y'all going to switch out my wigs each time. And I'm going to perform.
You were so unfazed. Like, I know they switching my wig off, but you were so unfazed.
Focused. Like, it's I like content that pertains to me. I never do content for a gimmick. I never do it for, it's going to do views. I don't know what does views. Yeah. I'm an accidental viral person. I'll look up and be like, why am I on blogs? Like, okay, I did something and it's something that I can do. I could play piano. I could twerk and play piano. I can sing. I could sing upside down. I could run and sing. I'm capable of a lot and I'm not going to dumb it down anymore. Yeah, I used to dumb it down so much. I used to be like, nobody's going to pay attention. 5,000 likes on playing piano. Now I'm doing 1 million. Literally.
That's amazing.
Like, it changed. It's just like, I feel like people are rooting for me to the point where it's like, yes, something. It takes one yes. I'm looking at the camera. It takes one yes, okay? One yes, and I'm out of there. And I know it's coming. And the person probably looking in the camera right now. But I know it's coming. Yeah. And that's on everything, I swear to God.
So for that one yes, and I don't know if I'm reading into this, like, it could be that label deal. Like, what would
something
what are you
that
looking
makes
for?
Sense, that'll push me. I feel like I deserve to be, I hear it all the time, like, you just need the right team. It's not about having a team. I have all the support in the world. It's about placing me with other people that are probably on a bigger scale that can expand me as a brand. That's the thing. It's just me being on certain platforms, and I feel that I deserve to be on. And you got to put the work in, and I feel like I'm putting the work in. You can't like say I deserve something and then not have the backup for it. I have all the backup in the world. The only thing that stopped me was my temper. Yeah, you having a temper is not going to get you anywhere. Being humble and knowing that you fire, and I don't have to tell people, oh, I'm pretty. I don't have to tell people, oh, I get money. I'm talented. It's going to show.
Yeah, the talent definitely speaks for itself because, I mean, from you playing the piano to your vocals to you in the gym boxing with heels on.
That's
you
my
are
thing.
talented.
Look, if you Google it, they had women in heels, little baby kitten heels, and they used it for balance to like boxing. I find things and then I do it because I'm like, I wonder if I. That's the thing. That's why I don't believe in gimmicks. It's like you're saying you want to play the guitar, and you see somebody playing, like, I want to do that. It's not a gimmick because you really want to learn, see if you're capable of doing something. So I push myself by doing. I feel like I could have a TV show. I love that Cardi did it, so I feel like I could do something like that where you try different jobs.
Yeah.
But I feel like I'm a little bit more extreme because she'll be like the friend that I would have that be like, nah, I might do it, but I'm not going to do it. I'm like, I'm going to do it.
Right.
I'm like Jackass.
Oh my God. Now that's a different level, Jhonni.
I'm like, I jump out of planes on my birthday.
Ooh.
Like, I like outdoor things. I like ATVs. I have that like tomboyish side of me, but I have the lover girl too.
Yeah, we see the lover girl.
Yeah, and I'm showing both, and I think people are like, you talk like that? I'm like, yes.
You're very soft-spoken.
Yes, I do. When I'm mad, it might be a little louder, but I'm very soft-spoken. And I attract from even who I date, I'm starting to attract a different type of caliber of men. I'm attracting people that have opportunities that they're willing to give me now, the way that I'm speaking, the way that I move, and I like where I'm at. I don't know what it is, but it's fire to me. I love it. And I've always had it in me. It's just I put it on the back burner because I was scared to be vulnerable and open.
Yeah.
And so, I feel like I'm a little different now. It's like, hey.
Yeah, I see it. Like, again, I see that you're just really focusing on your craft and really just, you know, you already have a name, but you want people to just know, like, listen to my EP and just with the different caliber of artists that you're working with. And I want to go back to, like, you know, you say you have the team in place, but you need to work with, you know, people that obviously are, you know, heavyweights in the industry. And who is some of the people that you would want to collaborate with from like different songwriters, producers, and artists?
Man, I don't know. Artist wise, I love Scissor. I love like Megan Trainor. I love Sabrina. Like I'm very Elton John is somebody I definitely want to work with. These are artists and production wise. I'm still working on it, like with Timbaland. He's like, he said, the one thing I love about you, you are persistent.
Yes.
But Neo told me that, and then I ended up doing a record with him. He said, that's one thing about you. When you want something, you're going to go for it no matter what. Like, I don't care if I have to fly to you to do the record. I don't care what it is. I'm dedicated. And it's not necessarily doing anything it's believing in yourself. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So you don't have to do anything just to be recognized. You stand on your talent alone.
Period. Stand on business.
And that feels good. So Alicia Keys,
some heavyweights. Producer
wise, oh man. I like oh Lord. It's like, you know how someone asks you a question, you just can't
lose your train of thought.
Yeah, it's like they're in the middle of this interview, I'm going to come back randomly and we're going to be on something else. You'll be like, Jhonni, that was 30 minutes ago. I'm like, I still remember.
Okay, that's fine. We're going to stick a pin in that. But I wanted to talk about, you know, just you've just said so many things. I'm like, girl, are you reading my cue cards?
Sorry. No, I'm not. It's just the Gemini.
It's okay. It's okay. But talking about the right opportunities, because I know you were on Love and Hip Hop before. And you were also on Growing Up Hip Hop. And do you feel like going on these shows really have helped your career?
Yes and no.
Okay.
I was already, wherever you put me at, I am going to blow. I don't know if I don't think that's coming off cocky. I think that's very confident.
Yeah.
Because some people can misunderstand me and look at me and be like, she looks like she's this. I'm like, I am so mellow. I just keep it real. But I know how to keep it real without it coming off bad. So it's like, love VH1, love and hip hop, love Growing Up in Hip Hop. I just feel like all you need when you're a star is the camera in front of you. So it's like it's 50-50. You're helping each other.
Yeah.
I make your ratings go up. I do this. And we're talking about politically, like the background of everything, of what you're getting from it. It's me. I'm getting the TV time. Yeah. I'm getting showing my character, but you're also getting a character on your show that is going to give you ratings. So you're winning both ways. So that's why I say yes and no.
Okay.
It's both sides. It's like you're winning both ways. But for me, no, because even if that didn't happen, you're still going to see, there's still the internet. I still was cutting up, you know, on the internet. So it didn't matter where you seen it. It was still there. You were still going to see. It was really just me changing. So that's where I say yes and no, because I'm not on no TV show. I've done movies that I'm waiting on to be released, and like the P-Valley and stuff like that. I've been offered 5 times Baddies, and I told them no.
Nah, okay, so I was going to ask you about that.
She's super mad at me, and I'm sorry, but I feel like Natalie seriously knows why.
Yeah.
Like, I got enough credit to back it up where she's like, bro, the only reason why she really not doing this is because she's freaking talented and she really just wants to focus on me. She don't even want to be in the environment, but she would love to do it because Johnny fucks with me. And I know that would be her answer. That was the only reason why, because I just have something that I really want to work for.
But you know, every time you would post about it, and I would be, and I love Zeus, I love Baddies.
I'd be like, they would go crazy.
But I've always said no, because I feel like, again, like you're in such a place where you are just about the music. Your name is not associated to any
I be seeing drama. I'm like, nope.
Yeah, and not to say like you going on Zeus would be bad, because I mean I'm from the Bay Area, I'm from California, so I already knew about Stunna Girl, but when she got on there, that pushed her, and you know she came out and dropped music. And I feel like if you were to
she's a rapper.
She's a rapper.
It's so I don't know how to explain it. So when I say that, rappers, you can go on a show like that. It's like a accidental stigma on it with rappers. They're known to beef. They're known to be the badass. They're known to have, and even if you're not that, you can be a Lauryn Hill, but still have that. I look at Doechii, let's make an example. If Doechii was to go on that show, let's just make an example, and then come out, she's so talented, and that, let's say if she only did rap, because she does way more than that. But let's say if she only did rap, right? So you get what I'm saying? Yeah. It'd be like, she's fire, and she's a badass. But it's like a singer?
Yeah. That's a valid point.
And then you come out singing these love songs. It's like, nah, but I just seen you. And that's okay, so not for all, but that would be the stigma for me. It'd be like, I can't really take her serious because I already have the other stigma of the love and hip hop. So it's like I'm going in a...
Yeah. But
so that's for
forward,
me. So I feel like when I see rap girls going there, I'm like, oh, this is not going to make or break them. This is fire for them. This is not a bad thing for them. So I look at it that way too. And then you only see a few singers on there. I think
Anna Mac, she is a singer. She's dope. She's the only one I believe that's on Baddies that sings. But I feel like in the last couple of seasons, I mean, I know for this season she didn't perform. This season, like mostly.
But overall, you're still gonna get your money and stuff like that. But I think it was bigger for me than the money, because they were willing to pay me.
Yeah, I heard they cut the check.
Yeah, they was willing to pay what I was asking. It was more of that.
Yeah,
it kept like haunting me. It was like, don't do it. I got some things for you. Yeah, that is in store if you just be patient.
And I feel like being patient has paid off for you. Now, I know you can't really. You said you have some movies coming out that you can't really tell us about.
Oh, well, some of them are already out.
Okay, you can. Okay.
Yeah, so I've been doing like a lot for like Tubi, but there was one.
Oh yeah, girl, I see.
Yeah. Okay, but then there was one with Clifton Powell that hasn't came out yet.
Okay,
and I'm waiting on. Okay. So I'm like, okay, but I've been like tapping into it, and I'm like, oh, I like the acting.
What type of roles do you want to play?
I really never sat and thought about what. I think I just test out what I'm capable of. What's my weakness and what's my strong? Okay. And maybe my weakness seemed to end up being my strong. I'm cool with horror flicks. I'm cool with documentary.
You in horror flicks?
Man.
I want to see that. I want to see you running from the killer.
No, I'm not running.
Oh, you go. Well, you know what? That's right.
I have to swing back. I have to be. Because I'll be like, I can't do this. I'm going to swing by accident. I'm like, all right, switch your role.
Right.
Love, like a love story, I think would be dope. Just testing. I guess I'm in that stage of seeing which type of actress I would want to be. So it's like something new for me. It's not like I've been working on it. It's probably been like 2 years that I've been like just off and on, just touching it. Now I'm just like totally on.
Do you have like an acting coach? Like
I have a vocal trainer and an acting coach that I go to, but I have not started back my acting yet because I've been so focused on the EP. Yeah. And so that's why I said it's like baby steps.
And then just finding your balance and
I'm like, oh, I like this. I could do it with this. Like more of like the things with P-Valley. Like I like things like that. Fun things, anything positive, I'm cool. Yeah. If it's I think reality TV, I'm taking
a break, a pause.
Yeah.
I think that's good.
I don't know, I'm just attracted to a different type of people.
It's just growth and elevation, honestly. Like, if you just look at the trajectory of your career.
People think that you change because things get better, and it's not your fault. It's by default you change because you want better for yourself.
Yeah. Oh, say that again. You want better for yourself. That's a gem.
Like, I'm just like, let's say one day I went to Artist Spotify and I met Billie Eilish and all these wonderful people. This is 2019. I'm just thinking, like, what if I'm one of the people that's already, won for Spotify, and I'm sitting next to these people, and it's a different vibe now, like, and you want that for yourself, so you have to keep yourself in a space where you don't tarnish it.
Yeah.
So people tend to see you as, oh, you're changing, and it's like, no, I choose to be this way so I can be in this places, in the places and spots that I'm in, so that I can bloom, blossom.
Yeah, and I don't even
that's
think.
Where I'm at.
Yeah, and not to cut you off, I don't think that, like, you're in a rebrand or anything like that. I think it's just elevation. Because we can see.
I used to say brand, like a branding, and I'm like, nah, it's just me chilling the hell out.
Yeah, because we can see, like, when people are doing this quote unquote rebranding and it's fake and you don't stay true to it and you go back to your same.
Yeah. Like the working out when we was talking about that, like me, like that's my biggest thing to keep my levels down. So I just be like, it's cool, I'm gonna just go punch it out. It's cool, I'm gonna go work out, because honey, it's nothing like looking good, I'm telling you.
For sure.
You can be sad, but you can be, at least your mental and your health is okay. It's okay to be sad. It's an emotion you're supposed to feel.
Because when you look good, you feel good.
You feel good.
Now, keeping it on just like positivity, and I wanted to ask you, like, what is your current relationship like with Miss Deb?
Oh, I thought you was going to ask me about my status of my relationship.
Oh, I mean, we can talk about that too.
Hell no.
I feel like you said you're keeping it private.
Yeah.
And
I'm dating Air.
Okay. Well, if Air got a cousin, because the struggle is real.
clear air. Like, we can't see it.
Okay. But as a public figure, do you feel like that's the best thing for you right now?
Me, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
because we be seeing the people, how they be going through it online.
Yeah, some things don't go how you want it to. So you don't want it to start over. Then it's like, you're with this or that. I'm like, y'all probably change, man. Like, y'all change our underwear. Probably never, because you don't get none.
Period.
But Miss Deb, we're cool. Yeah, we're cool. It's just, I work a lot. She works a lot. I see I think they're on their second season now. It's
Deb's
R&B,
House?
yeah, but it's R&B.
Oh.
And I love it. Like, I see, she was calling me about a month ago about it, but we're cool. I guess we're on different paths, and so we don't talk as much, but we speak when we can.
Yeah. She has been a person that has always vocal and loud about championing your artistry.
Yeah,
so
she's like, you gotta focus.
Yeah,
and I'm like, okay, cool, I'll focus. And she's like, you're not focused, and I'm like, okay, I'm focused now.
Yes. Now, you dropped your EP, and do you have more videos coming out? Like, what can we expect next from you?
I did, it's a 6 track EP, so I did 3 videos so far that's out of the 6. Excuse me. Oh.
It's okay, girl. This has been a long day, and the weather is
and
rainy.
Take 5. That rain?
Yes.
Count your damn days. Count your damn days, the rain in LA, and got the audacity to blow wind in the process.
It's been windy as hell.
And then I thought I was going to be cute today.
She got her back out, y'all. Y'all can't
blue,
see it.
Like, it's giving, you know what I'm saying? And I was giving cold. Yeah. It was freezing. What was I about to say? What were we talking about?
We are talking about what you have going on next.
Oh, so I have 6 songs and 6 videos. We have 3 more that we have to drop. Okay. And then I'm going to probably go into spring for, like, more of the uppity. It's really me just being consistent and dropping.
Okay.
Honestly.
How many?
Why I keep yawning?
It's okay. Like, when you say consistent, because I feel like sometimes the girls and the guys, like, they just drop so much, and it's like we don't get enough time to let the actual song or the EP marinate. Yeah. So what's a good spacing for you?
I don't know. I dropped in February, so something like in late April, March, like going into May, like, or something, because you want to push. Like, I still push Fumble. Fumble just doesn't get old. And then with TikTok around and all these places that will make things go viral off of a sound in your song, I'm still working on that thing. I'm listening to my songs. I'm like, I wonder which one of these
girl
that's been in here low key, been sitting like, use me. And then it goes viral. And I'm like, damn, I've been sitting on you for 4 years. And
girl,
you just
don't do that no more.
What?
Drop the song.
I've been sitting on a lot of stuff like that. I had Kevin Gates. I need to contact him. Because we have the record, but we were talking about doing another one. And I'm just like...
That would be great.
That'd be the thing when you go to LA. It's just like, I know so many people, and I forget. It's not that I forget. Like, you think you go down the list of everybody, you be like, I didn't forgot these 10 people to call them. I'm like, I forgot. I'm sorry.
See?
So I'm getting better at it.
Yeah. Is there anything that you have in the vault that people will be surprised that it's a collaboration with a certain artist?
I've been talking to Evie Queen.
Okay.
And I just sent some roses to her house. I hope she likes them.
Oh my gosh.
It's for her birthday. No, she's always been supportive. She's like, I be sitting talking to her, right? And it's funny because I always think about this with artists that I talk to, and I'm like, sitting in the back of my head, like, bro, I'm really talking to this woman. Like, this is crazy. Like, this is someone that checks on me and makes sure I'm okay, shouts me out, like, supports.
That's amazing.
And I just, another artist, a Nigerian artist, Skibi, that I've been in contact with, just back and forth conversations to build the friendship in music and do something. I don't want to be just in my genre.
Yeah.
I don't know what genre of pop. I remember when I did the Elephant and it did 15 million, me and Elephant Man songs. So I'm just like, you don't know. That's why I always want to hear Afro beats to reggaeton to dembow, back to the R&B, and they're like, bro, you just all over the place. Yes, EDM, yes. I'm doing the EDM record I have with DJ Venom. I picked a beat. Okay. He's like, you picked this one. I was like, watch this.
Yeah, and that's the one you're going to be performing at Rolling Loud.
Yes.
Are you going to put it on streaming platforms?
Yes.
Okay.
I am. It's going to be dope. I was like, okay, and I might use the footage from...
You should, girl. We want to see it.
Yeah.
That's your video right there.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
There you go. Well, I want to be mindful of your time, but I want to thank you
I
so
got
much.
all day. I went through traffic. I'm sitting here like, please don't be late. Please don't be late. Please. I'm here, y'all. And I thank you for having me on here. I was really nervous to do interviews for a long time. I think it's because I've noticed to say little but do much, do a lot. I don't know if that makes sense, but say
I get
little
what you're saying.
but do a lot.
Yeah.
So I stepped back from interviews and just did a lot. My own content, and if it picks up, cool. My own music, drop it, and it keeps on building. Don't worry about the views. Don't worry about anything. Just keep on every day the same thing.
Yeah.
And I started doing interviews, and I noticed this anxiety thing that I have. So I always have to like shake it off, or I laugh a lot at beginnings because I'm nervous to show people how I am now, because I think it'll make them confused. Like, oh, but it should be nothing confused about, because this is what everyone wanted to see. Yeah. And I want it for myself first in order to be able to see that people just wanted me to be better. Right. And now it's like kind of like a race for me to just finally pop. Like, people are really chanting, rooting for me. So I'm just like, okay. But I'm getting used to the interview, so bear with me, y'all.
Girl,
if you see me like going like this, like, why should keep on? I'm like trying to, and I don't want media, what's it called? Media care or whatever, how they prep you on how to. Oh, like a media coach. Yeah, like I don't think I need it, because I don't feel that I say anything wrong. It's really just, I like that people see the bold and uncut of someone that they see, that they might look up to, or see them being human. Yes, we get nervous. Yes, we have anxiety. Yes, we have nerves, and I feel like that'll help people more. Yeah, and I think I don't want people to like cut up my interviews and stuff. I'll be like, no, just show it. I don't care. we ain't gonna cut it. We gonna cut it up just for the clip for social media. You get what I'm saying? Like, where they be like, do you want this? I'm like, I don't even tell people. I'm like, do whatever you want. Yeah. Because if I sat there, didn't I? Right. Yeah, and I feel like, I get nervous too when I have it, and even though you don't mean to, it's just a natural thing, and it's just like you just prep, you have a conversation, you go with the flow. If you need to pivot or change how you ask the question, but I think
you don't have anything to be nervous about. And
No, it's
I
like
feel
a happy nervous though.
Yeah, no, I know. And I just want to go back to something that you said, like, as we're talking about this, like, I feel like just let go of what people think about you. Let go of the old Jhonni, because clearly you're not operating in that space. You're not in the blogs for nothing crazy. Like, you're just really doing the work.
I feel like Andre 3000 with the flute. You know how he just, you know what I'm talking about. He just be, I be like, they said, we spotted, and it be Shade Room that he posted. Be like, we spotted. I said, where did y'all get him playing the flute, minding his business? I want to be like that.
Yeah.
That space that he's in, that's a fire space to be in. It's a beautiful thing to be happy. And I haven't been happy in a long time. I think it's been like 2 years now that you have moments because you're normal. That's what happens. But overall, I'm in a good space.
Well, we want to keep you in this good space for sure. Now, for the people that are going to be coming to Rolling Loud, let them know what time your set time is.
Oh, okay. So March 16th, I will be at Rolling Loud. I'm so excited, you guys. Sorry if my cheeks are red. And it's at 12:30. So it's my first time. And I'm like, I'm excited.
Yes. And
come
then
see me.
Y'all come on out. And also, just let everybody know if they haven't listened to the EP or any of your music, let them know where they can find everything at.
Okay. This is crazy.
And you're on a whole different time zone too. So
I took Benadryl. There, that's the excuse.
Okay.
We're going to stick to that. I took extra strength Benadryl. Okay. And then y'all wrong. Y'all had daylight saving and you had 3 hours back. That's 4 hours.
Yeah.
Cut me some slack. But that's not what we're here for. Mind your business. Right? Go and check out my self-titled EP. My first is my baby, Jhonni, and it has Method Man on there. Don't Break My Heart. It's a video out. It's 3 videos out the 6 that's out right now. It's on all platforms. It did number 47 on the R&B and Soul on Apple Music.
Yes.
Yes, and just go check out the other records that I have. And if you don't know much about me, just go Google. Do what you do. You know what I'm saying? Oh, IamJhonni.com. Shirts, hoodies, lighters, mink lashes. We have all that great stuff for the girlies and the guys. The sweaters and hoodies is for everyone. And that's it.
And let them know where they can follow you at, because you can change your pages a couple times.
I'm trying to get back. If you see this interview, I'm trying to get back my main page that has 2 million followers. But until then, go to my other page, Big Jhonni, BIGJHONNI. It was the only username that I can get because this is my 50th account. And that's all I got for y'all. Go and check it out.
Well, go run up all her streams. Follow her. She be on her TikTok doing her 1-2.
Man, it'd be so fun on the damn thing.
TikTok.
That is if you're ever going through it, go just go on TikTok and do some TikToks.
Girl.
It's for the adults too. It was for kids, but we came over there being big kids. So we're over there too. Yeah, we exist.
Period. We on TikTok with it.
We on TikTok with it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.